In November 2016, our small city at the gateway of the Great Smoky Mountains made world headlines due to a series of wildfires that ravaged this area. As this tight-knit mountain community began picking up the pieces and rebuilding, one of the most glaring needs that became evident was a sharp rise in food insecurity. But these rugged mountains don't just produce wildfires, they have formed a resilient people. Adopting the slogan "Mountain Tough," the city of Gatlinburg started facing these giants head-on with a disaster recovery, and with the help of some of our more famous mountain descendants, started to tackle the issue of putting food on tables. Founded as God's Pantry in 2017 and later changed the name to First Baptist Gatlinburg Food Pantry, our local church members and countless other community volunteers put feet to pavement and hands to work, procuring, transporting, sorting, and distributing donated food items. Since its inception, First Baptist Food Pantry has continued to grow each year with both input and output, attracting donations from such nationwide organizations as Second Harvest and USDA, as well as from local sources like Sevier County Food Ministry, Boys and Girls Clubs of the Smokies, Publix, Kroger, Food City, and Walgreens, as well as too many financial donors to list. The input of these donations weighs out to about 5,000 pounds of rescue food into our facility per week. Our weekly food delivery varies between 4,000 and 8,000 pounds, and these donations are transported, stored, and sorted for distribution by an army of volunteers, appropriately led by one of our wounded warriors, retired U.S. Army veteran Sergeant Billy Harrell. The end result is over 300 local families who benefit from our on-site food distribution every week, additional 20 families who require doorstep deliveries due to access restrictions, especially in the icy winter months. You're probably putting together that this operation depends highly on reliable modes of transportation, but unfortunately, we recently had disaster strike. On May 6th, our otherwise trustworthy vehicle was involved in a catastrophic collision. We're grateful that none of our personnel were injured, but the insurance adjuster has confirmed they're currently looking at a complete write-off and an already overdue need for a replacement vehicle. And that's where Land Rover comes into this story. I'm Nick Moore, I'm the senior pastor at First Baptist Gatlinburg, but prior to this I served as a missionary in Zimbabwe, Southern Africa, and I returned from my time on the mission field with a deep and abiding love for all things Land Rover. And my commitment to this versatile 4x4 vehicle has followed me right here to the Great Smoky Mountains, where in 2024 I became co-founder of the Smoky Mountain Rover Club. It may have been one of those members that submitted our organization as a nominee for this year's Defender Service Awards. With this recent loss of our primary towing vehicle, it seems God may be once again calling upon the services of the world's best 4x4 by far to meet the needs of this still recovering community. We want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for considering our organization for this year's Defender Service Awards. We would love nothing more than to continue this mountain tough recovery effort under the horsepower of the most capable and versatile 4x4 to ever traverse the planet.